Hello, everyone. I am Prime Studios, and welcome to another stream. How are you all doing today? Today, I'm gonna be playing the Transformers Autobots for the DS. So it's kind of gonna work like how the PSP stream did, except this time we're playing the DS. So we're gonna start with the Autobots, complete that. I'm gonna play through the Decepticons version. So without further ado, let's get right in. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I did go ahead and make sure that this game runs smoothly. Full setup. Make sure make sure the frames are pretty good. So yeah, let us just jump right into it. What should I put my name as? Lucas. Hello. Um. Curio, hello, how's it going? Hey, what's up? I really like the Transformers Decepticons. It's my favorite Nintendo DS game. Yeah, I actually like both versions. I like the Autobots, I like the Decepticons. They're both pretty good. In terms of, I do like the alternate version of the Decepticons, where it feels like they have more character than the Autobots one. It's just like kind of like a movie. While it's the Decepticons, it's like completely alternate timeline. I still need to figure out a name. No, I'm just gonna put it as a cat. Why not? How are you? I'm alright, Lucas. How are you doing? Decepticons DS is better, but Autobots is still good. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Decepticons does have more variety too. The Autobots is just, it's just all view. Unless you choose to create a bot, turn into a helicopter, or if you have the All Spark Wars, when that was still up, you could be a jet. But the Decepticon side, they have a tank, a police car, two jets, and a helicopter. So it's much better. Yeah, well, in terms of like characters, they both play the same. So without further ado, let us jump right into the game.
The Allspark. Its origin is unknown to us, yet it bears the life force that created our homeworld. Cybertron. For centuries, our civilization lived in peace. Until one day, some of us decided they wanted more. They deceived and betrayed us. These Decepticons fought for control of the Allspark. Our war raged on until the very ground swallowed our once mighty cities. Cybertron was destroyed, and the Allspark lost to the limitless stars. Then, by fortune or fate, the Allspark was drawn to a planet called Earth. Now it's just a matter of who will find it first.
Ironhide, come in. I've arrived at the planet you specified. What is this place, anyway?
Locals call it Earth, kid.
Talk about low-tech. What am I doing here?
Patience, kid. We'll get to that later.
Hey, just 'cause you're an old war veteran doesn't mean you can talk down to me.
No need to take offense. I know you'll do us proud. You just had a long trip, so you better do a basic systems check.
I just want to see something real quick. I guess it runs smoothly. The audio. Decepticons feels a bit like a sitcom, though, but that's why I love it, to be honest. I love how they all just want to kill each other. Yeah. I mean, they don't all want to kill each other. It's mainly they all want to kill Starscream. Where is my jump button? I forget. Oh, God. I need to check my... Oh, that's why. I had the wrong button. By using A to destroy. Here are the Autobots destroying the trash in the city. Not sure if I asked you this already, but do you own the Transformers the album CD? No, I do not. And I don't believe you have asked that question before. Is the most threatening looking at all of them, to be honest. I mean, who would want to mess with the giant turret? He's also one of those his light weapon.
Ironhide, I'm surrounded by drones. What are the Decepticons doing here on Earth?
You're in the field now, soldier. You'll have to adapt and overcome. Let's hope your combat systems are working.
Hey, look what we found.
Alright, so...
Let's smash them up. I'm unstoppable.
There we go.
Good job. You show those Decepticreeps who's boss.
Oh, and there goes our lamppost. See, this is what the PC version is a tutorial, because the console and the PC version. The PSP kind of had a tutorial that showed you like the different controls. This also shows you the different controls. So why doesn't the normal default one? Forward, backward, straight, posture, and... Alright. So here we go. We're gonna destroy the I don't know why the Autobots are destroying Crash.
That drone seems to be investigating this human structure. Shoot it down with your ranged weapons.
I'm on it. I could use some target practice.
Now let's take care of your image, kid.
Stop calling me kid. And what's wrong with my image?
You can't be a transformer unless you can transform into something that'll disguise you. This is a common Earth transport vehicle called a car. This form will allow you to get around quickly and not be noticed by the natives.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm not wearing that piece of junk.
Don't worry. You can scan additional forms later.
That's good to know, Rusty.
Now we get to scan the vehicles have different vehicles you scan have different stats and so do you know about the Madagascar and Despicable Me crossover meme? If that actually got made, it wouldn't make any sense. I never have heard of that ever. So no, I didn't know that was a thing. Free play, change your vehicle form from the pause screen.
Okay, now transform and roll for it.
Didn't they have a scanning feature in the versions of the game? There was content for the console version. There was gonna be you have to scan the area. It showed arcade. I guess you would scan the area for scanning. Yeah, for some reason that like and now I'm such a great game. Try and drive like a civilized
Looks like you're ready for duty, kid.
Alright. So that is the tutorial done. Here we have the white car with a weird looking mohawk head. Kind of looks like a mohawk. I'll just hit the chat before we continue on to mission 1. I mean, if they want a crossover with any of the two, they should cross Madagascar with open session or deal with the Incredibles or Mega Mind. What is open season or barnyard? I have never heard of those things before. That car, I'm assuming, is like a Mustang crossed with a BMW. I can kind of see it. Oh yeah, something I love with this game is that depending if you're running or idle, you get different animations. anyways, on to mission 1. Put to the test.
Shoot! We're detecting a group of Decepticons attacking a large structure near your position. Get over there, double quick, and take them out!
Alright. So just
Good. He took the bait. Destroy him. You Decepticons don't know when to quit. Time to teach you that the bad guys always lose. You Autobots are no better than we Decepticons. We might be on opposite sides, but we're both playing the same game. Victory will be mine.
Great job, kid. All Decepticons in the area have been eliminated. Way to go. You're being deployed to the town of Tranquility for your next mission. You'll get your new orders when you arrive.
I'm unstoppable.
Alright, there we go. Wait. Open Season is a Sony animated movie and Barnyard as a Nickelodeon animated movie made by using the same guys like Jimmy Neutron. Came out in 2006. Interesting. Should Swindle get his own movie? Depends on which Swindle we're talking about. If we're talking about G1, I don't know. If we're talking about the Baver Swindle from the 07 game, then yeah, he should get his own movie. No, entire toy line, 50 million games made from Swindle. So all just based on Swindle. And which variant too? It's like there's a blue, purple one, there's like the red one from the toy, and then there's the maroon one from the game. So yeah. Anyways, let us continue. Tranquil.
Greetings, young one.
Oh shit!
This is
Optimus Prime.
I'm just.
I didn't realize my mission would be so important.
It is of the utmost importance. With a Decepticon presence here on Earth, you are charged with protecting the beings that inhabit this planet. They call themselves humans.
I'll do my best, sir. But can't you give me more details on what
That
we're really doing here?
Really weird.
In time, you will understand all, young one. For now, please focus on your assigned tasks. Prime out.
Destroy the human!
Defeat the activists. Easy enough.
Autobots are attacking!
now we got the humans attacking. Hiding from the retaliating forces will eventually return to threat.
Send in a SWAT team! I got a
Well,
giant freaking robot here!
You can't move the camera good.
Death to all Autobots!
I was about destroying the camera. No promises.
Good work. You managed the situation without harming the humans.
There we go, it's done. That is what, the second or third mission? Because if you count the tutorial, then that's 3. If you don't count the tutorial, it's 2. Yeah, 07, but G1B.
Autobot forces are attacking!
Hey, didn't we just fight this guy? And now the cops. Oh. A lot of drugs.
Dispatch, in pursuit of target. Copy.
It has been a while since I've played this game. I kind of know where I'm going. I am going to the complete wrong way. Just me, or did that guy just disappear? Transformed and he just wiped off the face of the planet. Hello. Or shopping.
Your next task is to rendezvous with our reconnaissance officer, Bumblebee. He was the first of us to come to Earth. Remember not to harm any of the humans, young one. As Autobots, it is our duty to preserve life. Also, we do not want to attract attention to ourselves. Their technology may be primitive, but in large numbers, the humans can be very dangerous, even to us.
Alright, rendezvous with Bumblebee. Do you ever sometimes eat bread without toasting it? Yes. I do that sometimes. The guys in the shop, they think I'm weird because I don't have 2 pieces of bread, and I'll have like ham or turkey, and I won't put anything else on it. I don't put mayo, I don't put cheese. I don't put cheese for a reason. I could put mayo, but that takes... I would have to take one of things out. So it's literally just 2 pieces of bread and like some deli meat for like a ham sandwich. And they sit there and they're just like, dude, that's not a sandwich. I'm like, yes, it is. Because it all depends on what you define as a sandwich. Right? If you think there needs to be something else besides just a meat, that it's what I make isn't a sandwich. However, to me, just having 2 pieces of bread and something in between those 2 pieces of bread, that is the sandwich. In that case, then, a hot dog, one of the world's greatest debates is a hot dog a sandwich. If you take it from my definition, a hot dog would be a sandwich because it is, you are putting something in between 2 pieces of bread, right? Even though it's split halfway down the middle, the hot dog itself is in between the 2 buns. So that could be that is defined as a sandwich. Right. Exactly. Something between 2 pieces of bread is yes. Then you get into the wrap. Like this, a wrap is a tortilla. I mean, I guess you could, cause like if you fold it in half, kind of like a taco. Then I guess a taco would also be a sandwich. I've heard some people say that pizza's a sandwich. However, because I'm going off the definition of something being in between 2 pieces of bread, because like with pizza, it's the crust and then you got the sauce and cheese and toppings on top of the crust. It's not, there's not like another layer of crust. We're just talking about sandwiches now, aren't we? Yeah. I guess an apple pie, like a pie. Wraps, quesadillas, tacos, burritos, etc. I guess you could throw pies in there as well because like it's it may not be bread, but it's still 2 pieces of dough. If you count dough as bread, right? Because you have no, pizza's not a sandwich. Pizza, if anything, is more like permanent dipping sauce. Pretty much, yeah. But as I was saying with the pie, if you count dough as bread, then you have the bottom right? You have the bottom crust, you have the filling, and then you have the top crust. If you go by the definition, if you think that the crust is like a bread, then it would be considered as a sandwich. If you don't, then it's not. This is no, any sort of pastry doesn't count as pie. So meaning like the dough of the pie isn't considered. All right. What else? Well, what about like chicken? Right, like certain types of chicken, because like you have the bread. Depending on how you make chicken or like certain types of food, there's the breading. Right, like chicken is a good example, especially with the skin on it. Actually, no, it's not. Because we're going by it, like it has to be bread to make a sandwich, like, not anything else. So So. Yeah. I think we talked. Actually, no, we could. I'm just gonna go to the beacon and look at the play, and then we can continue about sandwiches.
Hey, what's with the text messaging? Something wrong with your voice transmitter? Tiger packs. That's when Megatron vanished into space. Right. Wheeljack gave me some upgrades that allow me to store multiple forms.
You can choose from dozens of vehicles! And if you act now, you can drive out of here with no money down and no payments until next year! This deal is huge!
What did you just say?
Alright. So, that happened. Bumblebee sounds like shit, yet he also sounds the most accurate because the other version, well, Dark the Moon DS game, which Thunder Falling does have those. So I guess this is the most accurate. Anyways. But what else can we debate about that is or isn't a sandwich? We already discussed pizza, pie, taco, wraps, burger is a sandwich. That's kind of obvious. Calzone, I think. Calzone would be a sandwich. Pie is... Sorry, not pie. I mean, any sort of pastry doesn't count as pie is pastry. Yeah. Calzone, is it a sandwich or not? Yeah, I meant pastry doesn't count as a sandwich, but pie does count as a pastry. I got my words mixed up already. It's completely fine. I get my words mixed up sometimes. Burger, I say, does count as a sandwich, to be honest. Hot dog is more sub, but burger is definitely a sandwich, as a circle is closer to the square than a cylinder is. I don't think it's the shape, it's rather... Yeah, I don't think it matters, like shape, you know? Because a hamburger bun, bread, and a hot dog bun are all made out of the same ingredients. Right? All three are bread. And as I said earlier, and as we discussed, what we define as a sandwich is something in between two pieces. So it doesn't matter the shape or the size or anything. It has to be something in between two pieces of bread. So, in that case, as we said, a hot dog, even though some people don't think it is, or they think it's like a half and half, or as you said, Lucas, a sub sandwich. It doesn't. It's still considered a sandwich. Like even a sub is considered a sandwich, right? Like you get a sub from Subway, you know, that is still a sandwich. So as I said, it doesn't really matter the size or the shape or anything like that. If it is made with the same ingredients, then it's bread, right? Bread is bread. Hamburger, hot dog. Oh wait, no, well that just this is the confusing part, because where does like tortilla, like the taco tortilla shells, those are. Aren't made with the same ingredients. They're big, they're small. Well, that just opens up a whole they're all it's fair, really. No?
Bumblebee, that last vehicle I scanned turned out to be a Decepticon. Scared the living spark out of me. They must have their entire army here. What could they possibly want from this dump?
In free play, change your vehicle form from console. Alright. No? Can't climb walls yet? Alright, guess not. I know you can lock, mute. I honestly feel like this is the game console and PC that it has functional range weapons, it has scanning, collision is better, it's just this also has different colors of drones and more than one type of drone. Like the challenge missions are better than the console. Information super high. Whoa, really? I heard they called it
Why would we care about a pair of glasses?
Scan the internet tower to retrieve the origin of the image Bumblebee found. So let me get this straight. Bumblebee wants us to find an image that he already found. Retrieve the origin of the image from Bumblebee found. Well, Bumblebee's a scout. Shouldn't he be doing this? You know, he's supposed to be the protector of Sam with him. So why can't he? If he found the image, he should be able to trace the origins of the image. He's so found it. And then we go on eBay. Here we go. Parkour. Doing some building parkour. Never mind. Oh.
Huh? What happened? My connection was cut.
Oh, okay. All I hear is static. Are you playing the whole story tonight? No. I am not. I'll probably end the stream in like, I don't know, half an hour? There's no way I'm gonna play the entire story and do the chat all the time. Because I want to. It's gonna be, as I said, it's gonna be like when I played the PSP. It's gonna split up into multiple parts. Except this time, because we were playing two games instead of one. Play through the Autobot campaign, the entire story of the Autobots, do the challenges.
Happened again! There is no way the humans could detect my scan.
Unlock as many vehicles as possible. Then do the same thing for the Decepticon version. Like, there's
Suspect is extremely armed and considered very dangerous.
Open fire.
And it's gonna be
Bingo! I pinpointed the origin of the image. So what's so important about this Decepticon code? Megatron. He's here? Why was Megatron all the way out here? I thought he was lost in space. The Allspark? You think it's here on Earth? Then why don't we just destroy it? I've never seen Cybertron. I've always dreamed of seeing it one day.
Alright, that is that mission done. Will you do part 2 of the Autobots tomorrow? No. Instead of doing it like a daily or every other day stream, just to get the most out of it, I'm thinking of doing it once a week, maybe twice a week. You know, maybe I'll stream on Saturdays. You know, as like a retro Saturday. That's actually the reason why I'm playing the DS, is because it looks the most retro out of all the 07 games. So mainly gonna be on Saturdays. Might do a stream sometime in the week. Depending on if I have the time for it. But yeah, that's the plan. Maybe we're gonna be on Saturdays as a retro Saturday. And once we finish with these, as I said, we're gonna do the Autobots, and complete the story, complete the challenges, get as many vehicles as we can. Maybe try and get to the max level, and then repeat the same thing for the Decepticon side, and then we will probably move to Revenge of the Fallen after we finish Autobots and Decepticons. Isn't the Allspark in the same section as Megatron? Are you talking like where it landed, or where they are at the Hoover Day? And even then, like if you're talking like where it is in the Hoover Dam, depends on what iteration you're looking at. Because the DS are in different sections, the PSP they're in different sections, Ruby they're in different sections, but the console version, because of the way Chapter 4 works, they are in the same section. In fact, they're in the same. I mean, in the Hoover Dam. Then yeah, it all depends on which iteration you're talking about. Like the DS, as I said, like they're on the other side of the dam. You know, they are very far apart. As opposed to the console version, where the Allspark is like 50 feet away from Megatron. So, as I said, it all depends on which version you're taking a look at. Each version, most of them are similar, besides the console version. Console version, even in the prototypes, the Allspark was the same as Megatron. At least they didn't put it in the same room as him in the movie. I can understand they probably didn't have enough budget in the game. Yeah. Well, actually, no. That's not the case. It's not because of the budget. Because as I said, the prototype has the Allspark and Megatron in the same room, and it is because of that last chapter inside the Hoover Dam, right? You have to wait for the Allspark to shrink down and not allow Megatron to get his hands on it. So that was always the plan. I don't think it was anything to do with like budget or stuff. That was very intentional. Which version of Revenge of the Fallen do you play first? I think to switch it up, because for this one, it's I'm starting with Autobots, and then I'll play the Decepticons after I finish with the Autobots. For Revenge of the Fallen, I'm gonna do Decepticons first for Revenge of the Fallen, and then do Autobots. And then when we get to Dark of the Moon, we will do Autobots first and Decepticons. And then we'll do the War for Cybertron DS games, which will start with Decepticons first and then Autobots. And then we'll play Primer Animated. Yeah, there's no, I meant like which systems will you play first? DS probably. I'll probably play the DS first. I am not touching Revenge of the Fallen for the PSP. I've seen gameplay of it. It's atrocious. And I hide because I have Revenge of the Fallen for the PC. I completed both campaigns. However, it runs so slow. And like it will cut out here, especially in like Deep 6 games. I probably won't save that. But so yeah, I'll probably just play the DS version of the one. Same thing with Dark Moon or Cybertron. I did the exact same thing in 07. I always did the Autobots before Decepticons, and then like after Revenge of the Fallen, I switched it around. Well, Revenge of the Fallen was marketed mainly like for the, if I remember correctly, because like the first movie, the insignia was the Autobot insignia, and then the second one was the Decepticon one. You know, because it's the villain was the first Decepticon, Fallen, and then the third one it was the Autobot symbol, and then the fourth one it was the Decepticon one. And who knows? I forget what the fifth. I forget the fifth one. Anyways, we should probably continue with the game.
Bumblebee, proceed to the coordinates retrieved from the internet and investigate the area.
Can I just say right now, Bumblebee kind of looks ugly. Look at him. He has these giant things on his shoulders. They're supposed to represent his missile launchers, but they're so big. I think that, and yeah, but that's just the main thing. Missile launchers are this is a PS game. Very low power. No, in the fourth one it was in Dinobots actually, and then in 5 it was I think in Autobot Symbol. Was it the Autobots for an extinction? I don't remember the Autobots having a symbol. I remember there was a poster and it was Decepticon.
You're too late, Autobot. I've already got what you came for. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it from me.
Attention all units. Be on the lookout for a white male with brown hair and a mustache.
Shattered glass. Oh god, I am.
Suspect was last seen driving a beat-up yellow sports car. Wanted in connection with an explosion that destroyed his private property. Suspect is considered armed and extremely dangerous. Recommend use of excessive force.
I've seen what was supposed to be
Suspect is extremely armed and considered very dangerous. Dispatch, requesting to shoot first and ask questions later.
signs for animals.
Dispatch, in pursuit of target. Copy. Dispatch, in pursuit of target. Copy. Dispatch, in pursuit of target. Copy.
I'm gonna pause this just to make sure, and so that I don't crash into it. So yeah, I've seen what was supposed to be official designs for Shattered Glass. I've seen some fan designs for Transformers Prime that has actually inspired. They're like I saw a Megatron that turned into a helicopter. Optimus was a triple changer and he switched between what was it? He switches between a Cybertronian jet and a Cybertronian truck. There were a few others for Transformers I can't think of them. And then for the movies, the only Shattered Glass things I've seen from the movies is from my friend Ray's Transformers is making a Shattered Glass. He has some Shattered Glass. He made Shattered Glass models from the Bayverse models. So those are the only Shattered Glass models, not models, like Bayverse Shattered Glass designs that I've seen is from the Shattered Glass mod. Oh, by the way, I saw an Arrival to Earth Shattered Glass fan edit on Reddit. I'll post it right now. If it'll... yeah, go ahead and try. Was that Swindle? No, Swindle does not appear in this game. Keith David being the best barricaders. Didn't Frank Welker also voice him?
Suspect is extremely armed and considered very dangerous.
Oh wait, no, you can't turn.
In pursuit of target. Copy.
Suspect is extremely armed and considered very dangerous.
Dispatch, in pursuit of target. Copy.
Dispatch, requesting to shoot first and ask questions later. Dispatch, requesting to shoot first and ask questions later. Suspect is extremely armed and considered very dangerous.
Alright.
You can still do the right thing here.
Time for
Surrender,
a highway.
and I promise to bring you in alive. Pretty quiet. Oh yeah, you can't talk. You're lucky Megatron only ripped your voice transmitter. When I'm done with you, there won't be any spare parts left, Autobite. Once we free Megatron, you and the rest of the Auto Wimps are done for.
this is just a movie. It's like the highway.
Barricade is getting away!
I see. I'm sending Ironhide to the Arctic to investigate. The Decepticons will no doubt be there as well, so send the young one to rendezvous with him and stop them from finding Megatron.
Alright, now we can climb walls. When we needed it, we couldn't. Alright. No, it was Keith David and then Nolan Nelson as Blackout and Daniel Ross as Starscream. Alright, so Frank Welker voiced him Barricade in The Last Night, if I remember correctly. I'm not talking about 07, I'm talking like in the movie for Dark of the Moon and The Last Night, he was voiced by Frank Welker. I think. And for Autobots, there was Mark Ryan as Ironhide and Andrew Kishino. I'm guessing Andrew voiced Jazz? Because Jazz is pretty prominent in these games for voice lines. Ratchet doesn't really speak that much, so I'm guessing it's Jazz. Could be wrong. Because I know Ratchet and Jazz have voice actors. Nah, I swear just Parnell reprising TOK. Actually, I'm gonna look that up right now. Who voiced Barricade? Alright, so yeah, Jess Parnell voiced him in the 07 film. Frank Welker voiced him in Dark of the Moon. And then yeah, you're right, Jess Harnell reprised his role in The Last Night. However, I was right in saying that Frank Welker did voice him in Dark of the Moon. That's where I got yeah, Andrew was Jazz and my favorite voice for Jazz. I've been trying to make some voice lines for Jazz recently. It's like using the G word because there's a program called UberDuck, and it will not allow. It's the G1 Jazz and not Andrew as Jazz, so it's been difficult to get some voices for Ironhide. Actually, no, Ironhide's been listening. Barricade, Blackout, and Jazz. I've been struggling with that. True, I never knew he voiced Barricade in Dark Knight. Yeah, he did. That's why I got confused on why what am I saying? It's why I got confused about Barricade being voiced by Frank Welker in The Last Night, because I know he voiced him in Dark Knight. That's why I got confused. I thought he voiced him for both. Really? Dude, let's see what you got. I have a few voice lines for I don't know if you've seen Earthspark, which if you have, um, I, I don't know how you were able to withstand it. I watched the first 10 episodes and I hated it. Um, oh, and now we're in Arctic. But there's one scene between Prime and Megatron. Turn down like the audio. There. To play it. So they're in episode 8. Optimus and Megatron, as we know, they are not voiced by Peter Cullen and Frank Welker. And in this one scene that I made voice lines for, it kind of goes into the ideologies of Optimus and Megatron. I don't know if you guys have seen the episodes of Earthspark yet, and so uh, it's one of my favorite. It is my favorite scene because it goes into the ideology, like Megatron. For context, they fought Laserbeak, Ravage, Optimus and Megatron fought Laserbeak, Ravage, and Frenzy, and Bumblebee has these devices that force them to stay in their cassette modes, and Megatron is not fond of it, and Optimus is like, "Oh no, like this is what's best for them," and Megatron's just like, "No, this isn't right." And I kind of like that. That is like probably my favorite scene. I don't like Earthspark in any way. There's a lot of issues with it. Some of which are some of which are controversial, and I am not gonna get into Earthspark on this stream. Um, but these are what's it called? These are the voice lines. So for context, they are putting the cassettes into Prime's trailer, and Bumblebee is handing Megatron one of the devices to force Laserbeak into his cassette mode.
I will never touch those things. A means to an end, Megatron, safely transporting our quarry to Ghost. Optimus, does it not concern you that our human allies control where Decepticons live and what form they take, even in times of so-called peace? This is not freedom. Ghost made a bargain with us that stands. You do know what it means to give your word. Hey, you think that Ghost has been keeping their bargain?
And then there's like a cut. Bumblebee like puts the device on Laserbeak, and then it continues from here.
Get away from him. He's just doing his job. They did not deserve a lifetime of imprisonment. You forget your oath, Megatron. I give you my duty to save our people, not to be Ghost's lackey. Lackey?
And then the scene ends there. So, that's the entire scene. There's another like 2 more scenes of this that I wanna do. Yeah, doesn't sound the best. It is AI. It is text to speech AI, so it will sound. It does sound a bit off. I have a Shattered Glass meets OG Transformers comic sketch that I made on Google Slides, but I might have to send it on emails if it's okay with you. That's completely fine. I've also been thinking of a like once Reimagined is done, because I'm kind of planning out the future. I want to make sequels, maybe to Reimagined, maybe to like the the normal story to the game, because Reimagined is the first mod that I have seen that goes through a different, like it's not tied to the story of the original game, right? Because 2.0 is just an update. It's a great 2.0 is a great mod, but it is um the story is just a normal story. It just has all the unused content added in. Deluxe mod is a an advanced version of the game, of the normal game. Alternative mod is just flip flopping the sides, so it's different perspectives. And then Shattered Glass mod is just the '07 console game, but it's with the Shattered Glass characters. All of those is it's all tied to the original story and plot of the game, while this one reimagined is completely different. So it is. Uh, I'm trying. I want to do like some sequel mods. I maybe have one where after the events of the take place, like after Megatron's dead and stuff, Starscream takes over. Uh, maybe uh, maybe an alternate timeline where the Decepticons won, and like kind of like the Titan movie comics, the alternate reality. So there, and one of those ideas is a Shattered Glass meets the movie cast. So that is something I would like to see. Um, that was really cool. The voice, yeah, that is. Earth Spark may be bad, but there are some scenes that I do like that I feel like with better voice acting, even if it is the text to speech AI, would would make it just a tiny bit bearable. What if the Decepticons won in '07? I guess Megatron would have become a real challenge to the Fallen and Sentinel and Quintessa especially. Not to the Fallen, I don't think. Um, because Megatron served under the Fallen. He made a deal with Sentinel. Actually, no, because the Sun Harvester, the Star Harvester was Plan B, right? There were three contingency plans in the movies. There was the Allspark, and once that got destroyed, they switched to contingency plan B, which was the Star Harvester, but Optimus blew that up. And then there was Project Sentinel, which was contingency plan C, and that failed because Sentinel. We all know what happened. You know, Sentinel was really the one in charge, and um, yeah, we all know how Dark of the Moon went. Not saying Dark of the Moon's bad, but like, you know, it's one of the better movies. I'm just saying, like, we know what happens in the movies and each of the how each one failed. So I don't think the Fallen or Sentinel would be too difficult. And then because they would repair Cybertron, Quintessa wouldn't really be there, right? Because the planet would be occupied with Cybertronians again. For the Bayverse meets Shattered Glass, will be you'll be using the Shattered Glass cast from the comics, as in the Dreamwave or the IDW. Well, Megatron and the Fallen would be battling for true leadership. Maybe they might have fought for true leadership. Um, Sentinel deserved to die. Rest in peace, Ironhide. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone hates Sentinel Prime, especially like with animated and the movies. Like a lot of people hate Sentinel. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna call for the game for. I'll still stream for a bit longer, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna play the game. I'm just gonna leave it on the menu. Project Sentinel kind of reminded me of Project Shadow Force from Sonic for some reason. Not to mention Sentinel Prime and Shadow the Hedgehog are very similar to each other. Are they? Because Shadow. What was it? Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm trying to think back to Sonic Adventure 2. Um, in in that game, Shadow wanted. What was it? I don't even know. It's been a while since I have seen any, because I've never played um any of the Sonic games besides like the very first one, like the mobile port of the first one. So I have no clue what happens or anything like that. But Shadow, wasn't it like there was some girl named Maria or something? Like it was like the daughter or granddaughter of Robotnik's grandfather. I don't know. It's kind of complicated. Um, yeah, I'm not. I I'm not really immersed in the Sonic lore, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so I don't know how he would be related to Sentinel in any way. Um, I will play and record this game too, but not live streams. In time, I'll post Transformers DS games to YouTube. Hey, you do you, man. I'm just streaming it because I feel like streaming it. Yeah, Maria Robotnik, the granddaughter of Jill Robotnik and the cousin of Dr. Eggman. So this means that Shadow is Eggman's uncle. Well, is Shadow related to Maria? Like it, not like family like blood. Because if they are, then yes. But if like they're two completely different species. So I don't. As I said, I'm not really sure about the whole Sonic story. Like I know, like there's the Chaos Emeralds and Knuckles and that stuff, right? Right. I know like very basic things about Sonic. Kinda because he was made by Jill, but also Black Doom from the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Interesting. That is very interesting. I did not know that. that what's it called? The Shattered Glass thing meets the OG ones. That really caught my attention. Oh no, dude. Hold on. Let me see. Has it been? No. Do you need my email for you to send me that? Because I really I am interested to check it out. Your email. All right. Here it is. Here is the email. Awesome. I'll send to you right away. All right. I will be waiting. But yeah, that reminded me of like a mod I had an idea of where uh Shattered Glass characters met. If anything, they would be like I know you asked if they would be from the comics or not. I haven't exactly gone too far. Like I've thought of some characters that I would do for Shattered Glass. Optimus, Megatron, using their G1 models. Goldbug would be from the '07 Bumblebee model. Um, and like that's about all I got from for like thinking of characters. I haven't even really. The final boss would be like Optimus versus Shatterglass Optimus, and that's like about it that I've gotten into for it. So, I'm waiting to finish this mod before I move on to any other mod. Let me know if you got it or if it works. I just saw the email that I got it. Yeah, yeah, I got the all the sides. Is it question? Is it all right if I show it on the stream or not? Um, Good. Is it alright if I show it on the stream? If you don't, because I'm looking at the first slide and it has your name on it, so I'll skip the first slide and I'll go to the second one. But I won't if you don't want to. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. All right. As I said, I'm just going to skip the first slide because I don't want, um, because that has your name. So I don't want to show your name and not saying that it's a bad name or anything. It's just a privacy reason. Uh, you know. So let us. Here we go. Slideshow. All right, so we got Starscream, uh, gray and blue. No, I'm sorry, gray and blue, green and blue. Kind of reminds me of the Skyward colors from the IDW comics. Dropkick. Dropkick looks kind of like Trail. Oh my god, that looks like Trailbreaker. Really like the way Soundwave came out. I know it's using the War for Cybertron model. But he came out really well. I must say I like Soundwave and I like the drop kick looking like Trailbreaker a little bit. I also like Starscream. Kind of reminds me of the IDW Thundercracker with uh with the blues and the grays. I recognize this line. The intro to the Starscream fight. Um, we have let's see, long arm, and I like to call this guy Skyfire because I know there's a Jetfire. So this guy is Skyfire. I know Barricade 24 wanted to call him Blaze Master. I don't know if there's an act. I know the Decepticon one is Dreadwing, but not sure what his canonical name is, which is why I call him Skyfire. And then you got Bumblebee here. Uh, so is Shattered Glass are the movie Autobots helping Shattered Glass Jazz, and they don't know that these guys are actually good guys? That would be pretty cool. Of like the Shattered Glass Autobots manipulating the regular Autobots just because they have the same badge. You know, they think that all Autobots are good, and it's not in this case. You know, do you have any of the Shattered Glass meets uh Bayverse ideas written down somewhere? Um, there's as I said, I haven't really gotten into my version of it. Um, the only thing I've thought of is the final boss, some of the characters that I would use, and what's it called? The the how the Shattered Glass characters would come in. All right. Sorry, I had to rejoin on my phone since my computer was starting to act up. That's completely fine. All right, let's move to the next one. This is my world. So Bumblebee would speak. That is, I get Ratchet finally fixed his voice box. Uh, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That's funny. That's funny. I like this. Yeah. So I know that I'm guessing this is Shatterglass Jazz in this slide. I'm guessing because we got Shatterglass Jazz here, and then this is normal jazz color. So I'm guessing this is Shatterglass. This is supposed to be. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. All right. Oh wait, no. This might be normal jazz. This is. Yeah, I think this is normal. This is normal jazz. I think. Where the hell did you come from, dude? I got here at the same time as you. Regular Jazz and regular Bumblebee got warped into the Shattered Glassverse. Oh, so that's like the opposite of what I had planned. Because what I had planned is for Shattered Glass to get warped into the movie verse. That's what I was thinking. I got confused. I thought it was Shattered Glass coming into the movie verse, not the other way around. Where the hell did you come from, dude? I got here at the same time as you. Okay, you're my you're my Jazz. I know that now. Hold on, you thought that guy he just growls. I wonder if any of the what's it called? The normal like if normal Optimus or Ironhide or Megatron come into this universe. So he growls was me. I love the contrast between the two, right? You have like evil Jazz and then you got good Jazz. You can see the real difference here. Even in terms of the head. Because I guarantee this is from the G1 version. And while this is from the game. Like this is the G1 skin. Because the G1 skin has that sleeker head. Was me. I mean, different paint jobs only clock now, but either way, regardless, we gotta find out what this crazy fucking universe is, and most importantly, find our way back to ours. I love the scaling here. Starscream is towering over Jazz, and if this is like realistic, hold on, is this? Starscream's a fucking kaiju right here. I know. Starscream just grew in size and became a giant fucking kaiju, and same thing with Jazz. You know. Well, next Godzilla's gonna appear and fucking stop a mud hole in everyone's ass. No offense, I don't mean to be rude. I find the Starscream being a giant kaiju being this is a good idea. Like the Decepticons, you know, Shockwave invented growing technology. It's supposed to be them jumping. Ah, okay. Wait, what? Am I trying to destroy everything on site? Better question: why is Starscream trying to save those humans? Yeah, that is a good question. Why is Starscream being noble? He's supposed to be a coward and killing people. Oh, so we got normal barricade. So normal barricade is here as well. Lord Starscream, is everything good? Yeah, I'm fine. So I'm guessing this is normal barricade, considering he doesn't have any color changes. After him, barricade with pleasure. Can't run for. Actually, no. Maybe because he's taking orders from Starscream. So maybe he is. This is Shattered Glass Barricade, and he just looks the same as normal Barricade. With pleasure. Can't run forever. Okay, well, one thing's for certain. I got. Wait, hold on. The Barricade show up at the. No, that was Soundwave. Okay, well, one thing's for certain. I got a sick paint job and badass rims in this world. Alright, so Bumblebee just changed from being a Camaro to being a Volkswagen. Okay, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got company. Alright, so we got Trailbreaker, Dropkick Trailbreaker, Long Arm, Soundwave, and I'm guessing this is supposed to be Decepticon Dreadwing. Uh, is that the last slide? I think that's the last slide. I couldn't find any Shadowglass barricade design, so I had to roll with the original. I feel like Shatterglass barricade would look like Prowl. Hold on, is there any more? No, there's not. All right, so that was pretty good. I want to see more. You know, like more characters being brought in, and like maybe the Decepticons and the Autobots are confused, and so they start fighting each other because they had different badges, and then they realize that they fight for the same things. But yeah, I am very interested in seeing this continue. All right. Um, what else is there? We Thank you very much. I will definitely continue writing this when I get a chance. Yeah, yeah. I would love to see this be continued.
Discord.
Oh, there goes Discord. Um, yeah. Um, Sorry, I'm checking Discord real quick, seeing what's going on in some of the servers I'm in. Um, yeah, I think a trend with a lot of things right now in Transformer, well, for like fan stuff, not official stuff, is Shattered Glass. Because, you got the Shattered Glass comics, well, Shattered Glass 2, it's the only one that got a continuation. All the other IDW series finished. Um, and then, you had the Gigawatt fan films made by TFI, and that heavily featured Shattered Glass, the Shattered Glass mod. There's something else for Shattered Glass. I'm trying to think. There's one other thing. Um, Shattered Glass mod. fan film, comics, the toys, the toys. I think that's it. That's everything I can think of for Shattered Glass right now. But I have seen a lot of Shattered Glass stuff lately. Maybe it's just me, and because I have been interested in Shattered Glass. But yeah, if you have your idea saved, can you email it to me? I don't have anything written down. Like, I don't have anything in a document or on paper or anything. Every document right now, anything I have written down for mods or mod ideas is for Reimagined. I don't have anything for sequels. I have ideas like an alternate reality Decepticons win mod and a Reign of Starscream one that takes place after the Autobot campaign. And then there's the Shattered Glass one. Um, maybe I had an idea recently of Nemesis Prime featuring in one of the mods. Probably Reign of Starscream, the Starscream one, or the one after that. Oh, cool. Wait, it's supposed to be a mod for Transfer. Yeah, it is supposed to be a mod. Yeah, so the Reign of Starscream mod is supposed um the Shattered Glass one where the Shattered Glass meets the Bayverse. That's supposed that I want to make a mod. The alternate reality is a mod. I might, because the way reimagine because of the Decepticon ending, it's not gonna be that cutscene where Megatron kills Optimus and like consumes Yellow Spark. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be mm, I guess I could say Megatron knocks out Optimus because he won. Kind of like in the last night when Megatron took the staff from Optimus after he almost killed Bumblebee. He wanted Prime to see Earth be destroyed. So it's kind of like that. Megatron wants to keep Megatron wants to keep Optimus alive to see his failure. Um, and then there would be in order to bridge the gap between the Decepticon ending and the alternate reality one, there would be a not a visual novel, but like a narrated story of like what happened to Optimus in between the mods, right? I don't know if you've played Overwatch, but in Overwatch there is one cinematic. It's the Soldier 76 one, and I'm thinking like Optimus. He's by himself. He like the Decepticons have started to cyberform the Earth, and Optimus, thinking there's no other Autobots left, he sent a message and the Decepticons intercepted. The message still got out there, but it was intercepted by the Decepticons. So Optimus thinks that he's like, alone. Um, he's like banged up, and he's heading to where the Decepticons are, like their stronghold. While they're cyberforming the Earth, and he's in there. Like for the small story, it'll mainly take place like with a small group of Decepticons, and Optimus is taking out the the Decepticons in that area. And then he would go to Decepticon headquarters to try and wipe them all out. You know, like he would sit there. Humanity, pretty much all of humanity, would be gone. Bumblebee, Ironhide, Ratchet, Jet, they're all dead. Even the extra characters that show up in Reimagine, they would all be dead too. So, actually, no, maybe not Ratchet. Ratchet might be alive. However, Optimus would think that he's dead. He doesn't know that there's any auto. He thinks he's by himself. So he would just go on a rampage, and then he would come face to face with an Allspark powered Megatron, because Megatron would have the Actually, no, maybe not. He would. Actually, maybe he would. He might. Megatron wouldn't even tell him about him being Allspark out. Like Megatron would have retained the same strength, right? He wouldn't have found a way to link himself to the Allspark like he did in the alternate the Titan movie comics. And so Megatron would beat the shit out of Prime, and he still wouldn't kill him. He still wouldn't kill him. He would put him in. He would have Optimus share the same fate as Megatron when he crashed into Earth, and he would be because the Decepticon headquarters is going to be inside the Hoover Dam. So Optimus would share the same fate as Megatron, where Optimus would be frozen, and then Optimus would be frozen in ice, and that would once that small short story ends of Optimus, it would that's not even going to be a mod. That's going to be just like uh me like a narration almost. And then, so once that narration finishes, it will lead into the alternate timeline mod of the Autobots' last ditch effort to try and save the Earth. So yeah, that's the plan for the alternate timeline story, right? Dang, that's dark. Yeah, that it is. It's dark. So the Decepticons canceled Optimus's transmission to the rest of the Autobots. Yes, he would try and send a signal to any other Autobots in space or on Earth, just in case like some of them survived. Because there is more Autobots than Decepticons in Reimagined. It's not just the base ones. It's not the main cast in Shockwave like in the game. There is more there are more characters. Extra characters like RC, yeah. I did confirm a few times that RC would be showing up. Like Doomslayer, yeah, Optimus would be like Doomslayer, taking on all the Decepticons, and he would fail. Um, this is that dark timeline. I'm assuming Allspark powered Megatron will be quite a bit taller than Optimus because they're mostly the same height, with Megs being slightly taller. No, Megatron would still retain his size. Megatron would still be a little bit taller than Optimus. Um, and yeah, he would gain more power and regeneration. Or um I don't think he'd fail against the drones though. He would struggle with the drones. Optimus would struggle with the drones because the Decepticons would phase out of using forklifts and swindles and drop kicks. There would still be a drop kick character and a swindle character, but there wouldn't be drones of them. There wouldn't be like a mass army of them. Most of the army now, at that point, for the alternate timeline, would be Dreadwings and Payloads and Long Arms and Mixmasters. It would be the heavier duty drones. Because they have more armor. The Decepticons, they won the battle for Mission City, so they would have more. Um, they would be more heavily equipped, you know, as they were on Cybertron. So there would be a lot of them. Canonically, do you think Optimus is taller than Starscream, or are they both the same height, or is Starscream taller than Prime? Aren't they the same height? Because if you look at the scale chart, hold on, Transformers scale chart, I'm pretty sure they are the same size. Starscream and Optimus are the same size. I think. I'm trying to find a movie one now. Those are just for the Autobots. Hold on, actually. Alright, so Prime is 28 feet. Megatron is 30. Oh my god, I need to upscale Megatron's height. Holy shit. Powered up Optimus is 40 feet tall? Jetfire's 50? Oh my god. Alright, so Optimus normally is 28 feet. If we take a look at Starscream, Starscream is 31. Alright, and Megatron comes in at 35 along with Shockwave. Alright. So yeah, Starscream would be a little bit taller than Optimus. In Prime, Optimus, George, Starscream, and Bay vs. Starscream is the same height, with Starscream being slightly taller. Yeah. Jetfire and Grindor are both 50 feet. Grindor, um, he switches between 28 and no, what's his height in the '07 movie? Isn't it like 30? Yeah, we'll just say it's 30. Blackout is 30 feet tall in the '07 movie, and Grindor switches between 30 feet and 50 feet. I know Hasbro says that he's 50 feet, but that was only in 2 scenes that he showed up. They made Grindor so huge for no reason or Fallen, as I said, only for 2 scenes. So, yes and no. Um, uh, Grindor for most of the scenes that he shows up in is the same height as Blackout. So there's that. The Grindor is the same height as Blackout and Revenge of the Fallen game. Here's where it becomes complicated. Honestly, not everything fits together. That's the sad truth. Um, Not everything is going to make sense. You know, you can try and fit together the pieces all you want, but like things like Blackout and Grindor's height, it's especially Grindor's height. It's just it's just best just to be like, all right, well, you either say he's the same height as Blackout or you say he's 50 feet tall, and there's gonna be evidence to contradict the other all the time. Like the people who say that he's 50 feet tall, you could look back on the movie and he's only 50 feet tall for two scenes. The other scenes he shows up in, he's 30 feet tall. And then for those who say that Grindor's 30 feet tall, um, the other side said, oh, you know, well, Hasbro said this and the scale charts and stuff. Do you think Blackout and Grindor are the same guy or they're different? I think they're the same. It makes sense for them to be the same. Because Blackout was dumped at the same location Megatron was. Same thing with Brawl and Bone Crusher. Which is why Brawl shows up in Dark the Moon and why Bone Crusher shows up in the Egypt battle. So, I do think they are the same character. Even though Blackout was torn apart by the humans. If you look on the boat, he is torn apart. But the Allspark is able to repair that damage. I mean, it was able to give Frenzy a new body from nothing, and was able to fix Megatron, like fix the new parts for Megatron onto him. So I do believe it is the same person, the same character. Was Frenzy given to Barricade by Soundwave? Maybe. Maybe. Um, I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember Frenzy showing up in the prequel movie comics. So, that is anyone's guess. I It could be. Frenzy could have been given the Barricade. Or Frenzy Barricade could have been partners from the start. one of the two. Uh, all depends on what you believe. Um, can't decide who's more of a chill, chill, who. I need to copy and paste that and like I don't know what is that? We're gonna. Oh, Chihuahua. Oh God, I cannot read for shit. I can't decide who's more of a Chihuahua, Frenzy, or Scapple. Frenzy, because Scapple is just a mad scientist, you know. Well, Frenzy, like when he was trying to kill Sam at the power plant while Bumblebee was fighting Barricade, he was kind of acting a little bit like a dog. So it would have to be Frenzy and not Scalpel, because yeah. Yes, Sam did own a Chihuahua. His name was Mojo. His name was Mojo. He peed on Ironhide's foot. And he took drugs, you know. The mother put fucking jewelry on the dog. Why does the dog have jewelry on him? Then again, the mother fucking the mother got high in Revenge of the Fallen, so she might have been high when she put the jewelry on him. The cop thought Mojo was a drug. Yeah, he did. I actually watched the '07 movie recently. It was nice to go back and watch what got me into one of the two things that got me into the Transformers franchise, because yeah, there's two things that got me into Transformers. It was the '07 movie, and it was Transformers Prime, the show. So that those two, the movie and Transformers Prime, that's my G1. And I went back and I rewatched the '07 movie. I even got that 15th anniversary box set with all five of the Autobots. I love it. I know some people sit there and just like, oh, some of them are, they're worse than the originals. I'm like, to me, though, those are my definitive '07 cast. You know, to me, they look better than the retail releases. But yeah, I went back. I rewatched the '07 movie. So it's pretty good. Um, if my older brother doesn't eat that burger I left him, I'll take it. Well, it better be from Burger King, cause you know we gotta have our ad placement. You know, the bear. You know, the Whopper guy, the King Whopper, whatever his name is, he's gonna hunt you down because back in '07 you didn't order a Whopper. And so what am I saying at this point? Have you seen the 15th anniversary movie? Did they re-release the movie this year? Did they? I know they came out with the box set, you know. They came out with that 5 pack of Optimus, Bumblebee, Ironhide, Ratchet, and Jazz. And I got that. I got the Studio Series figures. But I don't know if I haven't seen the movie. Well, the 15th anniversary. They re-released the movie? Holy shit. I mean, that's actually not surprising. You know, Paramount loves to re-release the first movie. You know, it made them lots of money. It still does make them a lot of money. Uh, you know, if we could watch the '07 movie without getting copyright strike, a strike or getting the stream taken down, I would definitely watch. I would stream the '07 movie. Actually, I could be able to do that on Discord, because you know, get a watch party on Discord and rewatch the '07 movie. Yeah, that would be that would be a good event. Kind of like the rewatching the prototype for the game. Oh man. Um, you know, there hasn't really been any new mods since 2.0. You know, I check YouTube, and like Barricade 24 just got finished playing the campaign of the 2.0. But like other than that, it's either people playing the 2.0 mod, which I understand because it's new, or it's like people just starting to get in, like, you know, like, oh, you know, Megatron versus Shockwave, and you just like replace Shockwave boss fight instead of playing as Optimus, you play as Megatron. Kind of like when modding first started. Um, like there hasn't really been any skin. Actually, no, there hasn't been any skin mods or like, I mean, there's a Shattered Glass mod, but Ray's been working on that, but I don't think he's made a video on it for a while. Um, there was that new alternative mod, like the alternative mod of the 2.0 mod. Tried finding those two videos, but the creator took them down. Um, there's my mod, but let's be real, who's I don't think anyone's really interested in that. Well, there are a few people, but not many. You know. What else? There's advanced mod, which is I don't know what's going on with advanced. It's been like put on hold for a few years now. There's not really that many mods anymore. You know. I mean, like it's been very quiet in modding. I hope that with 2.0 and Reimagined and Shattered Glass, because those are like right now the major, like 2.0 already came out, and then you got the other two. Well, Shattered Glass, people really want to see Shattered Glass. I do too. Um, but like I hope that encourages more mods to be made, more custom levels and custom stuff instead of just so replace who you play as. Replace Optimus and no, not Optimus. Replace um Barricade with Optimus and fight Jazz in City of Machines. Um, I have a little theory about Shockwave. All right. Well, what's your theory about Shockwave? Oh yeah, those kind of mods. Yeah, those are like the beginner types of mods. Like just replace the character. Replace who you play as. There's nothing really special about like those beginner mods. Like yeah, sure, it's like a huge thing where you start out, but like when at like I've been modding for over 5 years now. So like stuff like that, like just replacing characters, like yeah, sure, like you Barricade versus Optimus, I could do easily, like just replace the character. But it's so like I can do so much more than just a character swap. I can make an entirely custom level based on Optimus fighting Barricade or Megatron fighting Jazz. Um, Shockwave was secretly there in the '07 movie the whole time. In case Barricade ever went. In this case, Barricade ever went down, Shockwave would sneakily stalk Bumblebee, Sam Michaela, and then when Frenzy would try to get the glasses, he would give them to Shockwave, in which he failed. That makes sense. It would explain how Shockwave had the glasses in the cutscene. Yeah, that explain that would be a good explanation as to why Shockwave had the glasses when during that cutscene. Or if you take my route, where Shockwave escapes and you fight a bunch of drones, that one of the drones would have the glasses. Purple Shockwave would have just would have been just like a huge but super silent thing just chilling around Sam's house. Well, then that contradicts the cutscene of Shockwave landing on Earth. Because if Shockwave was always there, then why would they show him landing on Earth? You know, it's a good explanation, but there is that plot hole of Shockwave lands after Bumblebee gets taken away. Yeah, you see, that's the explanation I would have gone with of like once Shockwave landed, Frenzy met up with him. Because there's no way Shockwave could have been there the entire time. Because if you probably would have fought him, Shockwave, in uh, daytime tranquility. Let's see if there's any new mod videos on YouTube right now. Transformers the game. Go to filters, upload date. See. Alright, this guy named Whirl. Transformers the game, but all bosses have combat news script. Transformers the game promo version mod. Okay. Last Stand. Alright, so this is the promo version? Well, what does that mean? Alright, so he's playing through the Starscream boss fight, and there's some default drone showing up. Alright. Starscream's here as well. Flies off, and then you fight. It's just a normal Starscream fight, but with default drones. Let's see. Is there anything texture credits to blackout? What did he? Is it the jazz? Is it what's different? Can't be the sky. Yeah, apparently this is the promo. Um, it's a promo version mod. It doesn't have any details other than that. As I said, Transformers the game, but all bosses have the combat news script. Guessing this is from the alternative mod. I'm guessing. Yeah, this is. I don't think this fixes the. Yeah, this doesn't fix the. Does it? I don't know. No, he doesn't even shoot his weapon. Yeah. That's just the alternative mod. Combat new script. Let's see what else there is, shall we? Transformers the game. It's just uh someone's playing through the 2.0 mod. That's Forged to Fight. Normal game. Bone Crusher versus See, these are the mods I've mainly been seeing now. Bone Crusher versus Jazz. It's just a normal jazz fight, but you play as Bone Crusher. It's either those types of mods or it's people playing the 2.0 mod, which is fine. Yeah, 2.0. Some of the I don't know why, but Forged to Fight has been showing up. What's this? Guitar. Yeah, there's not many mod. There's barely any at this point. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Modding has been dying out. It's yeah. Hopefully we can bring it back to life. Well, I'm probably gonna call it here for the stream. Been streaming for almost over 2 hours now, 2.5 hours. So yeah, I will. What am I gonna do? That is a good question. What am I going to do? I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I hope you guys have a great week. I will. If there's no video posted this week, which there probably will not be, I will see you guys for the next stream. And until then, I hope you guys have a great week, a good night, a great week. It was nice talking and hanging out with the chat. Uh, so yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.